Let's begin. Today the earrings that I have and the necklace, the $5 paparazzi jewelry. It's a wooden one. I hope you guys can hear it. I really do. Snoring. Joshua 7:1-26. The sin of Achan. But the Israelites did not obey the Lord. There was a man from the tribe of Judah named Achan. He was the son of Carmi and grandson of Zabdi, who was the son of Zerah. Because Achan kept some of the things that were to be given to the Lord became very angry at the Israelites. Joshua sent some men from Jericho to Ai, which was near Beth Aven, east of Bethel. He told them, "Go to Ai and spy out the area." So the men went to spy on Ai. Later they came back to Joshua and said, "There are only a few people in Ai, so we will not need all our people to defeat them. Send only 2,000 or 3,000 men to fight. There is no need to send all of our people." So about 3,000 men went up to Ai, but the people of Ai beat them badly. The people of Ai killed about 36 Israelites, and then they chased the rest from the city gate all the way down to the canyon, killing them as they went down the hill. When the Israelites saw this, they lost their courage. Then Joshua tore his clothes in sorrow. He bowed face down on the ground before the ark of the Lord and stayed there until evening. The leaders of Israel did the same thing. They also threw dirt on their heads to show their sorrow. Then Joshua said, "Lord God, you brought our people across the Jordan River. Why did you bring us this far and then let the Amorites destroy us? We would have been happy to stay on the other side of the Jordan." Lord, there is nothing I can say now. Israel has been beaten by the enemy. The Canaanites and all of the other people in this country will hear about this and will surround and kill us all. Then what will you do for your own great name? The Lord said to Joshua, "Stand up Why are you down on your face? The Israelites have sinned. They have broken the agreement of I command them to obey. They took some of the things I commanded them to destroy. They have stolen and lied and have taken those things for themselves. That is why the Israelites cannot face their enemies. They turn away from the fight and run, because I have commanded that they be destroyed. I will not help you anymore unless you destroyed everything as I commanded you. Now go, make the people holy. Tell them, set yourself apart from the Lord for tomorrow. The Lord, the God of Israel, says some of you are keeping things he commanded you to destroy. You will never defeat your enemies until you throw away those things. Tomorrow morning, you must be present with your tribes. The Lord will choose one tribe to stand alone before him. Then the Lord will choose one family group from that tribe to stand before him. Then the Lord will choose one family from that family group to stand before him, person by person. The one who is keeping what should have been destroyed will himself be destroyed by fire. Everything he owns will be destroyed by him. He has broken the agreement with the Lord and has done a disgraceful thing among the people of Israel. Early the next morning, Joshua led all of Israel to present themselves in the tribes, and the Lord chose the tribe of Judah. So the family groups of Judah presented themselves, and the Lord then chose the family group of Zerah. When all the families of Zerah presented themselves, the family of Zabdi was chosen. And Joshua told all the men in the family to present themselves. The Lord chose Achan, son of Carmi. Carmi was the son of Zabdi, who was the son of Zerah. Then Joshua said to Achan, "My son, tell the truth. Confess to the Lord, the God of Israel. Tell me what you did and don't try to hide anything from me." Achan answered, "It is true. I have sinned against the Lord, the God of Israel. This is what I did. Among the things I saw was a beautiful coat from Babylonia and about 5 pounds of silver and more than 1.25 pounds of gold. I wanted these things very much for myself, so I took them. You will find them buried in the ground under my tent with the silver underneath." So Joshua sent men who ran to the tent and found the things hidden there with the silver. The men brought them out of the tent, took them to Joshua and all of the Israelites, and spread them out on the ground before the Lord. Then Joshua and all the people led Achan, son of Zerah, to the valley of trouble. They also took silver, the coat, the gold, Achan's sons, daughters, cattle, donkeys, sheep, tent, and everything he owned. Joshua said, "I don't know why you caused so much trouble for us, but now the Lord will bring trouble to you." Then all the people threw stones at Achan and his family until they died. Then the people burned them. They piled rocks over Achan's body, and they are still there today. That is why it is called the Valley of Trouble. After this, the Lord was no longer angry. Oh my gosh. Life lesson. It's definitely a life lesson. Listen to what God says. Situation. After dreaming of a homeland for 40 years and tasting victory in Jericho, Israel received a stunning defeat at Ai. One man, Achan, stole plunder from Jericho and brought God's judgment on all the people. God helped Israel conquer Ai after the sinful man and his family were destroyed. Observation. God insists on obedience to his command no matter how small or strict they may seem. Only then can we enjoy his blessings. Inspiration. There are times when you cannot understand why you cannot do what you want to do. When God brings the blank space, see that you do not fill it in, but wait. The blank space may come in order to teach you what sanctification means, or it may come after sanctification to teach you what service means. Never run before God's guidance. If there is the slightest doubt, then he is not guiding. Whenever there is doubt, don't. In the beginning, you may see clearly what God's will is. The severance of a friendship, the breaking off of a business relationship, something you feel distinctly before God is his will for you to do. Never do it on the impulse of that feeling. If you do, you will end in making difficulties that will take years of time to put right. Wait for God's time to bring it around, and he will do it without any heartbreak or disappointment. When it is a question of a providential will of God, wait for God to move. From My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. Application. God does not seek partial compliance with his instructions. We must obey him completely. Did you participate in a questionable activity during the last week? Was it a sin? Evaluate honestly. If you are unsure, avoid the activity next time. Okay, so I know that if you steal, a piece of candy at the store, or that God is not going to punish you in a way that he punished back then. I don't think he's going to line up people to throw stones at you and your family. But there is I think that there's a message in there, and it's a strong message. The message of obedience and consequence. And I almost got a little bit I was shocked to see that there's so many people nowadays that are disobedient, that do whatever they want. They steal, they kill, they do all kinds of stuff. And for this person to just be selfish, and then not only him, but his family, because he put everyone at risk. It's hard to kind of compare to things nowadays, but the whole message was we need to obey. We need to look within ourselves on what are we doing wrong. What are we, you may be able to hide certain things, just like this man was hiding the gold and the coat and all these items that he wanted for himself. We can hide. We can hide our things that we know we shouldn't do. but we really want to, and that's the struggle. And I feel that that's where the enemy can come in and almost talk us into, why not? You deserve it. You deserve it. You work so hard. There's consequences. And God is saying that there's real consequences. I know that like little things that I do it myself, and I justify certain things just to benefit my own needs or my own wants. But we do have to obey, and a part of it is reading the Bible, finding out what God allows, what God's wanting you to do. It's a combination of so many things, but the more you read, the closer you are with God. I believe that's where you get you can listen clear to His guidance, and therefore you can obey from His guidance and do what He wants. Because after all, He knows best. Father knows best. So I pray for you guys. I'm always praying. I'm doing prayer requests, prayer walks. And so if anybody needs any prayers, please let me know. You don't have to go into details if you don't feel comfortable. But I think as a community, we all need to support each other in the areas that we struggle in. So I pray for all of you, all of my subscribers. If you know someone that is in need of encouragement, that needs a little bit more food, the meat and potatoes of what the Bible has, to offer, share this video with them. Subscribe to my channel so you make sure that you don't miss any videos. And we will see you next time.